All right, there are reports today that actor Johnny Depp spends $2 million a month to maintain his extravagant lifestyle,
including a 30 grand a month alone on wine. Here to talk about this and more, Heidi Hamilton from the Frosty, Heidi and Frank show and Dish Nation. That's either a lot of wine or very expensive wine.
Why don't I have friends like this?
I mean, seriously, 30 grand. I mean, I'm excited for the nickel sale at Bevmo, and I'll buy a case. I'm like, it's 60 cents.
The $2 Chuck?
Yeah. Yeah, Trader Joe's. Yeah, $30,000 on wine. But I mean, that's, when you look at the list of things that he spends money on, 30 grand on wine is really nothing. And I mean, you think about whatever your bills are a month. You know, you're going through and you're like, the electric bill, water bill, and all this stuff. And you add all that up. All of his stuff is adding up to $2 million a month. Some of it's, I think, important stuff. He spends $150,000 a month for full-time security for his children.
Okay.
You know, which is good. But then he also has a staff.
That's a lot of security.
It's a lot of security. They're there all the time, so everybody's always being watched. About $300,000 a month for his staff.
Keeping people employed.
Yeah, he's keeping a lot of people employed. A lot of money. Like, he has like 40, 45 staff members.
All this came out of a lawsuit, this information.
Well, he filed a lawsuit against his management company, a management company that's been managing his money for 16 years, from 1999 through 2016. And throughout those years, and so he's suing them for $25 million, saying that they took money that wasn't rightfully theirs. They did a countersuit. In this countersuit, that's how we're finding out all of this stuff that he has spent money on.
Don't you think this is all relative? I mean, the guy makes a gazillion dollars, or has this money.
Though, the management team is responding, saying he's been living a lifestyle that he can't afford. They said they've been saying that.
How many people out there live a lifestyle that they can't afford?
Well, I mean,
people
homes.
charging up their credit cards.
14 homes, 45 luxury cars that he has to pay for maintenance on. Somebody has to come and take care of them. I'd imagine start them up every once in a while.
We judge, and all of the people out there that have like these credit cards that are maxed out. You know, what is he doing? He's living within his
Well, they're saying he's not. They're saying he's not living within his means.
But when you have management throughout the years, when he would go, I want to buy another island, his management team, the management group would say, here's where we're at. I don't think that's a great idea right now. And he's like, well, I'm doing it, so make it happen. And so then, and at one point, he owed a bank about $4.5 million. And instead of going to Johnny with that, the management group went, listen, I don't want to make a humiliating lawsuit. We'll just take care of it. We'll move some money around.
They gave him a loan.
And gave him a loan and moved the money around. And so now they're like, well, listen, if you're going to sue us, we're going to come back at you and we're going to countersue you and get our $4.5 million back.
And he's accusing them of self-dealing. What does that mean? Self-dealing.
Self-dealing. Just taking, he said that they would give people money without his permission. And then he claims that they paid his taxes late.
Money for everyone.
Yeah, money for everyone.
We have video here of, have you seen this? This is the Hunter S. Thompson
video. Oh my God, that he spent $3 million.
It's his buddy.
He played him in a movie as well. So, yeah, so he spent $3 million so that he could launch his buddy's ashes out of this cannon. I don't know why that cost $3 million. I feel like a homemade potato gun, you could have done the same. I don't know. I don't know why that was so much, but I guess I don't know anything about cannons. That's the kind of stuff he's spending money on. You know, but he's kind of a wacky guy anyway. And if you make all that money, and listen, he's got a Pirates movie coming out, I'm sure he'll make the money back. Johnny Depp's going to be fine. But if I'm him, just pay your management company and go your separate ways. Like, why be wrapped up in this?
See what the courts have to say.
Listen, it's money. None of us will. It'll never be a problem for any of us. You know, I doubt. It's a good problem to have.
Like I said, it's just all relative. It's too bad we don't have these problems.
I know.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Heidi, thank you much for coming on. You can hear Heidi every morning on Frosty, Heidi, and Frank weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. on 95.5 KLOS radio. You can see her weeknights at 6:30 and 11:30 on Dish Nation. And right here, of course, on Fox 11.
One of those wine clubs probably didn't hit him up. You know those wine clubs you can get?
You're there, you're tasting, and then you join.
Comes right to your door.
That's exactly what it is.
Comes right to your door. $100.
Oh,
We'll
we're living
right back.
large. My God.